Thank you so much, everyone, for participating in the straw poll at the end of the last episode. And also, thank you for all of your great suggestions as to what we should do with the remnants of the Holy Roman Empire. Now, as you can see, I've gone forward a little bit because most of you, I think about 75%, actually voted for a full annexation of the Holy Roman Empire, for a uniting of the nation, so to speak. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Of course, this is my own decision. I'm of course an absolute monarch, so I don't need to really listen to anyone, but I still do it. So yeah, thank you for your suggestions. And yeah, basically I've sent all of my troops in. We've just basically been besieging them because they are not yet willing to give up. We're at 86%, but I think they still don't want to have peace. Last time I checked, they would say no. Yeah, they would not accept this offer. Damn it. Fine. Now, something I didn't know when I was playing, or when I was, initially starting this war, was that adding war goals that you cannot fulfill will actually make you lose prestige at the end of the battle. And, that's not really a big deal, because, we're still going to be number one, but it's something I probably should have kept in mind. So what's going to happen is we're not going to be able to get all of our war goals because we basically want to unite the nation, and on top of that we want all of our cores back. So we have to decide between a few of these war goals, and since you guys wanted me to unite the nation, I will definitely pick that one. So we're gonna lose quite some prestige at the end of this war, but I think overall it's not gonna be that big of a deal. And I guess since our military made such a poor show, at least in the beginning, it kind of makes sense that we lose prestige, because we should have won this war much easier, or much more easily than we actually did. It was not really a disaster, because now we're obviously steamrolling through them. I mean, I do have to pay attention to some of these wars because the Germans are not giving up. I mean, they're definitely pushing back. Well, whenever they get a chance. Whenever we let them do it, they try and seize that opportunity and push back. But I think we've got them under control now. Basically, all of the Teutonic Order lands are under siege or already besieged. So that's fine. I'll send a few more men here. I wish you could do that automatically. I wish there was an order to just say, go ahead and just besiege everything, right? Just don't bother me with it. But that's okay. Yeah, look at this. We're actually being attacked. God damn these guys. They still want to know. They still want to know if we can fight well. Okay, so it's the 7th Army. I don't even know who's commanding this. I don't care. Just destroy them, please. Okay, we made it. We actually managed to save our troops there, which is good. And there was even a naval battle. Look at that. Sons of Serbian Labor. Okay, so a trade union for Serbian laborers and craftsmen has formed illegally. Well, that already says it all. Local authorities have brought the matter to our attention. Shutting down the operations is necessary to avoid a complete halt, but doing so might cause aggravations. Well, here's the thing. This word right there, illegally, said it all. Okay, so we have... Oh, I see. So we're gonna shut it down anyways. But, speak softly. Carry a big stick. I think we can speak softly. I hope that still means it's gonna get shut down. I'm not too sure what that exactly means, but I think we'll speak softly. I mean, while at war, we don't need to piss off our population. Our people have been through a lot. I mean, I think even our own war exhaustion's at 19%. So we gotta give them a break. I mean, a lot of farmer sons and laborers, they are fighting in this war because our military, well, is not as proud. Or I guess our military is nothing but proud. They are not really particularly skilled, and I see that we actually need a little bit more help over here. That's actually kind of annoying. Why do they keep bringing men? All right, I'll have you guys combine. Maybe you want to have peace now. 94%. Come on. They would not accept this offer because that's a bit much. So how about 85? What could I get out of this? Could I get 113? What about this? No. What about if I was to go for this? 101. To me, that is not 101. 85, that's 100. Fine. If that's 101 to you, then I suppose we'll go with that. What about like that? 102. They would not accept it. That bothers me. Alright, well, how about this then? They would not even accept 92. Would they accept 85? They would not even accept 85. Alright, never mind. So we gotta keep going. Well, it's because they still feel like they can win battles. And as long as they feel like they can win battles, they don't want to give in. I understand. But I also think that's very annoying. Alright, well, you take Ursel. You can go and take Reval. And I will send you to take Narva. That's fine. So that should be enough there. Then we have these armies. You can go to Danzig. And yeah, that's fine. Alright, 25. Going over there. Suppose you can go here as well. That's your capital, by the way. So yeah, we probably need to siege the capital before they give in. Alright, so we have researched Romanticism. And our advisors have been expelled. Tabriz threw them out, and we actually lost that battle. That's very annoying. Alright, well, still, I think we should be going for... So we have Romanticism just because we're Roman. I felt like that kind of makes sense. Maybe some better infrastructure. We are a great country. Supply limit would be useful too. I think that might be useful. Then again, commerce... business banks, giving us more tax efficiency, more administrative efficiency as well. The double standard, what would that do? Organized factories. I believe we're going to go with the private bank, money bill printing, or business banks. I think we'll go with business banks. Let's have some business banks here, and let's see how that goes. So yeah, you guys get absolutely slaughtered, and you should be going in here as well. Just because, and then you can move on to that capital. Gee. They are really giving me a hard time. Okay. Now, Mutab, I don't want your alliance. Nope, certainly not. And you should move. Dude, help him out. Help him out in that fight. Thank you. Okay. So, yeah, we've got this under control now, it looks like. Alright. And you can go back to Berlin. Awesome. And they're rebels. Okay, so rebels have popped up. Jacobines. Okay, we'll deal with the Jacobines because I hate them. Wow, they actually have a lot of rebels up here. Well, let's see. We can easily deal with these, but yeah, I will have to send this army to deal with these 38,000. All right, that's fine. Good. Okay, do you accept this piece now? Okay, 99%. I think he'll accept. So he won't take everything. Now, basically, as I said. We're going to lose prestige because we can't get all of this. It's simply too much. So I will not do this in the future. But basically, I would like to try and get as many or as much prestige as possible. So we'll get rid of one more. Actually, let's keep that. Let's get rid of this one. 99 they would not accept. Right, but this is the piece I want. I think once we're at 100, they will have to accept. They simply have to accept. So... yeah, maybe that's already it. Maybe we're already at 100. Nope, we're still waiting for something. Okay, now we're at 100. They will accept. I think they will. They have to. Okay, let's get rid of all of this. Don't need this. 99, they would accept this offer. I think that's good enough. I think that is actually good enough. So, alright. It does matter. These three does matter because we're just going to unite the nation, as you guys have said. But, yeah, I hope we're not going to lose too much prestige. Let me see. This is, wow, actually about 100 what we lost. Okay, so awesome. There should be no more Holy Roman Empire. They should be gone, in fact. And yeah, we actually inherited their rebels. Interesting. Alright, well, let's move on forward. Okay, so the rebels are gone. Good. Let's quickly check out this. United Kingdom is now number 2 in the world. Bavaria is number 3. Then we have the Inca, Castile, France, the Caraites, and Ojibwe at number 8. Okay, good. That is fine. Now, one thing I also did was I actually built up some more troops while we were waiting. You can actually see a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of them here. A lot of the troops I already built up. A lot of cannons, in fact. We'll have to distribute that because, yeah, our actual troops were not very high. Now, all of these lands, though, I'm not going to keep. A lot of you guys proposed that I would release nations, and there's certain nations I definitely want to release. A lot of talk was about releasing Poland. I think that would make a lot of sense. They have some cores. Now, a Jewish state, as people have suggested, I probably won't be able to do. But I think a Polish state would very much would make a lot of sense. I also think that we're going to release maybe a Baltic state, because there are the United Baltic provinces. I think that's something cool that we could do. Then I mean to give some provinces back to Holstein, because they are actually our ally, if I'm not mistaken. Let me quickly check out my allies. Yeah, so they're our ally, so I would like to give provinces back to them. Also, this one province right here, this has actually been taken away from Novgorod. The war we had between Novgorod and Holstein actually ended by giving this one province to the Holy Roman Empire. So I think we're just going to give that back. We might also give some province back to Rostov. Actually, you know what? Before I talk around like this, let me see if I can do that here. Release some nations. So we have, this is not it. Austria. Now Austria is not going to get released. We'll keep all of our Austrian provinces. We could release Belgium. That would give one province, Antwerp, away. It's not really a whole lot, but does anybody else have cores here? Not really. France does, but I don't really care. So we could release Belgium. It'd just be one small little province, but I could imagine we could do that. Just a small state, sure. I would like to create as many small states as possible. So Belgium would be one thing. Brunswick I'll probably release as well. Then Carinthia, no, will not release. Chernihiv, probably not. Galway, we could release, yes. Okay, Libas, that's actually a few provinces. Alright, so I'll have a look at this, and I will, oh, there's Poland, Lithuania, and Poland. But they actually have less provinces. Okay, so as I said, I will have a look at this, and I will think of nations to release, and I will make a cut here. And once I've made my decision as to which nations I want to release, I will, I will come right back. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I have made up my mind, and I would now like to present to you the Treaty of Vindobona, which is the Latin name of Vienna. This is where the treaty has been signed, and well, there we go. I think I'm just going to read it out. The so-called Holy Roman Empire is dismantled. Its former territories are distributed as follows. The provinces south of the Danube River are returned to the Roman Empire. Prenzlau, Berlin, and Cottbus are returned to the Duchy of Holstein. Aachen, Cologne, Düsseldorf, and Siegburg are returned to the Duchy of Liège. Rotterdam, Utrecht, Amsterdam, Leeuwarden, Groningen, and Assen are returned to the Duchy of Holland. Bruges, Ghent, Brussels, Antwerp, and Hasselt are returned to the Kingdom of France. Custrin is returned to the Duchy of Bavaria. The Duchy of Galway is recreated under the protection of the United Kingdom. The Duchy of Brunswick is recreated and shall receive all that remains of its former territories. The United Baltic provinces are created under the protection of the Roman Empire. In return for the province of Pskov, the Grand Duke of Novgorod renounces all claims to Narva. The Kingdom of Poland is created under the protection of the Roman Empire. The region of Brest is ceded to the Grand Duchy of Rostov. The Teutonic Order is recreated and shall receive its remaining former territories. The Duchy of Tyrol will not be recreated. The province of Emden will instead become a part of the Roman Empire. Furthermore, the Warsabids are now officially recognized as part of the Karaite sphere of influence, and the Roman Empire will sever all ties with the nation of the Cherokee. So yeah, unfortunately, because of the sign here, we couldn't read all of it, but luckily I had it wrote out for myself. So yeah, this is the treaty, a really cool treaty. I actually like it quite a bit. I'm very proud. So we're gonna click that because this will actually put it into action, so you can see all the things that happen. Now, not all of this must concern you. Some of it is also just fixing bugs, but yeah, let's just click it, and we'll immediately pause, because I did have to go forward a little bit to see what exactly has happened. Now, I guess you can go back and read it again, but I will point out the key things we've done. Now, first of all, we've taken the core territories back. I think there is no doubt about it. We held this, and it only makes sense that we continue to hold it. No problem there. Then I decided to give 3 cores, these 3 provinces, back to our allies in Holstein, because they were our allies, so I think they definitely deserve to get these provinces, and of course that weakens the Holy Roman Empire, and it is something that, you know, doesn't make us look bad, because we're not giving provinces to ourselves. Now then, we've done the same thing. We've given 4 provinces back to our ally in Liège, and we've given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces to our ally in Holland. Now, Holland, at least they were our allies, they no longer are. Apparently, we have too many alliances, but that's okay. They were our ally, and maybe more importantly, they also let our navy dock in their shipyards. So that's kind of important. That was useful for our war effort. So that's why they also gained some provinces. Now, the next part of the treaty is that yeah, Bruges and I think 5 provinces in total are returned to France. Now, basically, the idea I had for this treaty is that we want to satisfy all the great powers, because only if the other great powers of the world agree to our treaty, it can really be set well, it can be signed. Because otherwise, people will just say we did some arbitrary stuff, will call us some infamous bad boy, and yeah, they're just going to declare war on us, and obviously I wanted to avoid that. So therefore I tried to placate all of the other great powers. So France gets their cores, Bavaria gets 1 core, which is not that much, but still okay. The United Kingdom gets Galway as a puppet state, so Galway owns these 2 provinces here and another province here, and is now a puppet of the United Kingdom. And the Teutonic Order and Brunswick, they are completely independent. They have no overlord whatsoever. Poland is a satellite of us, so are the United Baltic provinces. And yeah, as I said, Rostov and Pskov, Novgorod and Rostov both gained a few provinces. Now, this is all the province changes that we've made, and of course we took Emden because that was the only province I really would have wanted to give to Tyrol, because these provinces I gave to Poland, and then Tyrol only had cores in our provinces here. I think they had some here in Switzerland. Yeah, they have cores here, so I didn't want to release them, and so they would have only ended up with 1 province, and I decided that's not okay. We'll just take it over ourselves, because then we actually have a port ourselves here, so we can support our navy in the North Sea. So basically, if I want to sum this up, we gave stuff to the United Kingdom, we gave stuff to Bavaria, we gave provinces to France, and yeah, so those are the provinces we gave out. So these 3 great powers are kind of happy. Now, the Karites, this is something I have not actually done yet, but we have officially accepted the Warsabids as part of their sphere of influence. So they're in the sphere of the Karites, we're friendly with them, we try to influence them, we will no longer do that. We will just stop it, the Warsabids will no longer be influenced by us. We accept that they are part of the Karite sphere of influence. And we will also check our allies, and we will have to dissolve our military alliance with the Cherokee, because, yeah, the Ojibwe and Inca, they are both allied as far as I know. Let me quickly check that out. So yeah, Ojibwe and Inca, they're both allied, and they're kind of interested in, you know, taking lands, the Cherokee lands up here in North America. The Cherokee also have lands in South America, and as long as we allied them, they would have to go to war with us in order to get provinces. Now they don't have to do this. They together can just take over the Cherokee. We will not involve ourselves in any wars in North America. So we placated them as well, and there is the herald heralding the end of this episode. So we placated them all as well. So the only great power we kind of messed over is Castile. But there's good reason for that, because they declared their independence. So overall, the great powers agree to us, to agree to this treaty, and of course it has been signed here in wonderful Vindobona. The Germans will not get the status as an accepted culture. I don't think we should reward traitors. That would send the wrong message to the rest of the realm. So yeah, that is basically what happened. We can quickly check out diplomatic modes. We have 2 allies, Liège and Holstein, who grew stronger, and we have 2 new puppets in Poland and the United Baltic provinces. So yeah, they have a few cores on Bavaria and even on Rostov. We'll have to figure that out, what we do with it. We might shuffle around some more provinces, but for now I think this is fine. We'll quickly try and ally these guys as well. And I might actually also go ahead and try and get them into our sphere of influence, because why not, right? So yeah, that was it for this episode. We've defeated the Holy Roman Empire. We have basically united the nation, but I feel like just taking over everything ourselves would make us too powerful. And this also seems realistic, because at this time, it was really all the great powers that kind of came together to find a solution, to find a lasting peace. And so I feel like this kind of makes sense. Overall, of course, since we won the war, we got most out of this peace treaty, but that only makes sense, of course. But yeah, I could ramble on forever. I'm actually very, very happy with this peace treaty. I must admit, I'm very happy. So yeah, I guess that is it. We can probably end here by checking out. There's a war between Mali and Swahili. That's fine, and yeah. That's that. That is the peace treaty and the end of this war. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will just end this episode here, and we'll come back next time when we bring our troops back to the Roman Empire, because we got some rebels to deal with. 11,000 reactionaries. So yeah, we got some problems at our hands. But as I said, that will happen next episode. Just stop it.